everybody, this is Zee Awanna, or better known as Z, as many of you call me. I wanted to come on really quickly to talk about CMS Mortgage and me becoming a mortgage loan originator. So I'm sure that a few of you have seen my posts in regards to CMS Mortgage and me starting there as a loan officer. And I wanted to come on and do a short video talking about what inspired me to become a mortgage loan originator, or rather than what inspired me, I want to talk about who inspired me and how they inspired me. So many of you already know me from my content and mortgage note investing business, Awanna Holdings. And if you've seen any of those videos or any of the content that I put out in regards to that, you know that I'm a retired Navy veteran after 20 years, and then I went on to work for the federal government as a contracting officer for 16 years before I retired. So I have, a combined 36 years of federal government experience. And then after stepping out and retiring, it was my intention to work full time on my business in Awanna Holdings. And one of the things that I did was I relocated here to Arizona after I retired and sold my home in Northern Virginia. So back in early 2022, when the real estate market was going crazy all over the U.S., not just in Northern Virginia, but also here in Arizona. I know when I sold my house in Northern Virginia, it barely even hit the MLS. I know when my realtor put the sign in the yard, I got an offer for over $25,000 over asking. And, so that sold very quickly. And then I had to fast forward and relocate here to Arizona, where the market was worse than anything. So I had a realtor here when I got here looking for existing build homes, and I ended up having to increase my budget by $100,000, and I was still getting outbid. So I decided, well, maybe I'll just go the new build route, thinking that that would be a little bit better. And so I had, that's how bad the market was here in Arizona, was that even for new build houses, I had to put my name in a lottery drawing to even get a house. So I put my name in the lottery, and as God would have it, my name was drawn first. So, yay, I was able to get the house, and, you know, waiting on the building process. And along that building process, while we were waiting, the interest rates were starting to go up. So I had a lender already, and I reached out to them, and I'm like, I think I need to lock my rate because interest rates were climbing over 5% at this time. And so months down the line, the house was done, and the builder had to delay the closing for 2 weeks. And the problem with that was it was 2 weeks past my rate lock expiration. So if anybody's ever had a rate lock and and that rate lock expires, you know that it's going to cost you some additional money to keep that rate lock in place, especially since the rates were going up so crazy. So I started browsing on my social media this one day, and I ran across one of my connections had posted about how he had just gotten a rate closed for one of his borrowers, at a lower rate. And I said, man, I wish you were here in Arizona. And while he wasn't here in Arizona, he had referred me to one of his colleagues in Arizona here, Mo, the mortgage lady. I want to say that name again, Mo, the mortgage lady. So I had less than 2 weeks to go before I was due to close. And so I was nervous about trying to switch this late in the game. But Mo assured me that, she has closed loans quickly before, and we had to convince the builder and the title company and everybody to let us do it, right? So we went on and did it. I already had all of my documentation ready to send, and so we went for it. And a week before closing, Mo got me the appraisal transferred. She had underwriting approved, the loan disclosures, and everything was done. So, that eased my mind. So, but here's the thing. Not only did she get me a lower rate than I was locked at previously, she also saved me that over $10,000 in closing costs. And I thought to myself after she did that I want to do that. I want to add that as a tool to Awanna Holdings, to my business, to be able to help people like that. So that impacted me so much that after that I started to look into what I needed to do to become licensed in Arizona as a loan officer. I was going to let it be a surprise to Mo after I passed my exam. So the exam was a little bit hairy, and people were saying that, oh, only 58% of the people pass on the first try, and it was a really difficult exam. So I was a little nervous about that. But long story short, I reached out to Mo and told her how she inspired me to want to become a loan officer. And here I am now working for CMS Mortgage, and Mo is my team lead. So, yes, and so now in addition to helping my existing borrowers stay in their home, now I can extend new mortgages to maybe new home buyers or even existing home buyers. Maybe you want to refinance, maybe you want to do a reverse mortgage, or maybe you're an investor that needs a loan. We have so many different programs that CMS offers because we have partnered with so many different lenders. So look out for more content from me on mortgages and as well as still mortgage note investing. And reach out if I can help you get into a new home.